guys. This video is about one of the subjects that you always hear people talking about, and of course with everything everyone's an expert. All I can do is offer my opinion and ask for anyone else's opinion. This is about MREs, or any type of material, any type of food that's ready to eat at any given notice. The thing that's always been confusing to me with what I've been looking at and researching is that a lot of people have a tendency to have things like noodles, oatmeal, things like that. The thing is, if you need to add water to something, then it doesn't seem that it's ready to eat to me. It seems like you have to do some type of process. And this is just my understanding, my common sense. Something ready to eat would be, for example, this can of sardines. I could open this up and eat it right away, or these crackers, or peanuts. So I don't know, number one, if I'm correct in that assumption. I mean, is it something that, of course, having water in the vehicle, in your home store, that's just a given, and I hope everyone's doing that. But when it comes to your MREs, is that something that's fallen to the wayside? Is that something that is an additional factor that could hinder your survival or your well-being in times of emergency? Now, we all know, or we should know, that we do need water primarily to aid in digestion. If you eat and eat and eat and eat, after a while, your body will react to that because you do need the water to process food, a substantial amount of it. This is just my take on how I personally am going to set up some MREs that we could have in the car, and I'm really not sure how I plan on having everything geared up for emergency bags, because even though this is a can, the food inside is a lot lighter, but the can will hold it for about a year and a half. There's some things that I found at the dollar stores, other than like things like sardines, of course, peanut butter crackers, which are always good, peanuts, Slim Jim type products, peanut butter, which I know is definitely a good thing. Everything on this table I eat. Some of the members in the family probably won't, like maybe the sardines and a Peppered snacks there, but other than that, everyone else eats. So I can make all the little kits for each individual, and then just add the other things that I eat. Definitely. We've seen these things here. They are actually a pack of crackers and a little can of chicken, which is pretty much like a little pack like that, and a little can like that, and it comes with a little spoon. And I actually have two of those in there, as well as a bag of pink salmon, like this here. And that's something that me personally, I could see me having in the car for myself, because I'd have no problem eating it. Another thing for myself would be some herring, and another kit, just tuna salad, which is the same thing, crackers in that little can. And that's something I can do. Now, as far as emergency bags, I'm planning on putting together some type of MRE and using food saver bags and having a breakfast, snack, and somewhat of a dinner. I'm really not sure as far as what to do for dinners, except for maybe adding like a protein bar or maybe two for breakfast or for lunch, or split it up. I'm not really sure. But this is like my ideas as far as some things that you can implement for yourself, even if it's a couple things that you just put in the car. Um, well, this will work for me. But I just want to know what everyone else's take is as far as MRE. I understand it's ready to eat, but if you have to add something, then therefore it's not ready to eat. So is it really an MRE, or are you more so making a hiking meal? There's a big difference. I have been playing a lot with the food dehydrator that we have, and I've came up with many items with very good success. For example, this is actually 2 full cups of rice dehydrated, and the thing I like about dehydrating things on your own, if you didn't know this, all you need to do is boil your water, take it off the fire, add your rice, let it sit, and mix it up. Really simple. So you don't need to have to worry about a rolling fire or anything else. At least that's what it's worked like for me with the rice. Same thing with peas that we made, as well as some corn also. Sorry about the noise, but as well as some peas that I made, and as well as some corn. Just dump them in the water after the water came to a boil, and you're good to go. You have your meal. We did hamburger as well, and that came about, and I was thinking about actually using that in an MRE, but then it'll be borderline hiking meal opposed to MRE. So I just want to know, anyone who my voice reaches, what would be the proper thing for MRE? Am I right as far as my assumption of MRE is supposed to be something that's ready, or is it something that adds water? Because I understand you have heaters and maybe little water packets here and there. I just want to make sure I'm on the right track. But from everything I've seen, I think I'm pretty much heading in the right direction as far as just making sure you have a meal with enough food to sustain you from point A to point B. So that's just my take on it. So give me a comment. You could like and subscribe also, but shoot me a comment or a message and let me know what your take on MREs are, or how are you preparing your MREs for your area. Where in my area, I'm mostly in a colder climate than the rest of the country, being in the northeast part of the U.S. So how do you prepare your rations and your food? So, well, let me know. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble. And as always, guys, I hope you guys stay safe, all right?